Hi, it's T. Michelle Birdsong, Eve, mother of all living, daughter of the sun. This is part 2 of We Live in a Body of Water. Okay, let's see. I left off in part 1 with this question. How long does water stay in your body? Since we now know that most water is absorbed within 120 minutes, we can assume that drinking a glass of water about 2 hours before heavy sports will give us the best benefit, as your body will be the most hydrated then. HTTPS, this is where it's from, Berkey, BERKEY.com. So, what it means to be hydrated. To hydrate is to add or absorb water. It's hot outside. Don't forget to hydrate by drinking plenty of water. This verb is also commonly used to mean moisturize, as in, this magic cream will hydrate your skin like you won't believe. Note from Eve, that's slang hyperbole, exaggeration. As a noun, hydrate refers to a chemical compound that includes water molecules, from vocabulary.com. Water definition. A chemical compound. Water is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colorless chemical substance, which is a main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere and the fluids of most living organisms. Organisms. Okay, so it is vital for all known forms of life, even though it provides no calories or organic nutrients. And that's from Wikipedia. What is Earth's hydrosphere? The hydrosphere includes water that is on the surface of the planet, underground, and in the air. A planet's hydrosphere can be liquid, vapor, or ice. On Earth, liquid water exists on the surface in the form of oceans, lakes, and rivers. It also exists below ground as groundwater in wells and aquifers. Now that's from National Geographic Society. Hydrosphere. Hydro. A prefix that means water. A hydrogen or hydrogen, as in hydrochloride. Hydropower. Water-derived power from power or energy. Derived from water is hydropower. And that's from Wikipedia about featured snippets. Hydrosphere. Sphere definition. It's a noun. Number 1. A round solid figure or its surface with every point on its surface equidistant from its center. The second definition of sphere. An area of activity, interest, or expertise. A section of society or an aspect of life distinguished and unified by a particular characteristic. Political reforms to match those in the economic sphere is an example sentence. Similar word to sphere is domain and realm. The verb sphere is in archaic meaning enclosed in or as if in a sphere. And that's from Oxford. And that's like the earth, right? We're enclosed in or as if in a sphere here on earth. Hydrosphere, noun. All the waters in the Earth's surface, such as lakes and seas, and sometimes including water over the Earth's surface, such as clouds. Definition from Oxford. Primary water, PW, is Earth-generated water. When conditions are right, oxygen combines with hydrogen to make new water. Hydrogen. Hydro is water, generated. Water generated. So this water is talking about primary water, is being pushed up under great pressure from deep within the earth. It finds its way towards the surface of the earth where there are fissures and faults. Primary Water Institute.org is where the information came from. Primary definition, adjective. Number 1, of chief importance, principle, like Jesus Christ, the Buddha, Govinda Singh Delitus, chief importance. Commentary by Eve. Primary water is of chief importance. Similar words, main, chief, and key. Primary definition. Earliest in time or order. Commentary from Eve. Primary stage of education is most important. Similar word to primary. Original, earliest. The original is of chief importance. The earliest matters most. That's from Eve. Noun, number 1 definition. In the U.S., a preliminary, talking about primary, a preliminary election to appoint delegates to a party conference or to select the candidates for a principal, especially presidential election. And those elections are so filled with fraud. They're a joke. Number 2 definition, primary color from Oxford. Noun for primary color. Any of a group of colors from which all other colors can be obtained by mixing, from Oxford. What are the 3 primary colors? If the 3 colors of light can be mixed to produce white, they are called primary colors, and the standard additive primary colors are red, green, and blue. And that information is from Hyperphysics. Why primary colors are called primary. Red, yellow, and blue. These 3 hues are called primary because they cannot be made with mixtures of other pigments. That's from https://science.howstuffworks.com. Ask historians with anal _anarchy. Why does Sun Tzu name the 5 primary colors as blue, yellow, red, white, and black in The Art of War? That's a book. Link to the full text of The Art of War. http://classics mit.edu/tzU/artwar.html. In context. Number 1. There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combination of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. Sing Birdsong as Mozart. Now Sing Birdsong. Mozart. George Gershwin. Jimi Hendrix. Projection of Sly Stone. Speaking of music. Number 8. There are not more than 5 primary colors. Blue, yellow, red, white, and black. yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. Okay, combination decoded. C for C, O for order, MB for T. Michelle Birdsong, I for pleasure, nation. C order. T. Michelle Birdsong's pleasure is her nation. N for enter, AT for at, I for pleasure, O for ordered, mild, RED, red, N. Enter at pleasure, ordered, mild, red, N. Okay, enter at pleasure, that's her nation. We said that. Okay. Number 1, there are not more than 5 cardinal tastes: sour, acrid, salt, sweet, bitter. Yet, combinations of them yield more flavors than can ever be tasted. Note from Eve, that's why I enjoy Northern Indian food. They use so many spices. Theirs is the most flavorful food I've ever enjoyed tasting. I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of the presentation. The body of water. We live in a body of water. Part 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. And stay tuned for the next video soon. Shalom.